I was in the middle of grooming my favorite horse, Sapphire, when Daniel showed up. "We missed you at the wedding," he said, leaning against the wall. I continued to brush Sapphire, trying to block out the sound of his voice. "Ruby, are you ignoring me?" I heaved a small sigh. "No," I said. "I'm just busy is all." "Too busy to attend Stephanie and Thomas's wedding? I thought the two of you were best friends." "We were best friends. Of course we were. I loved Stephanie more than most of the littles in town. She'd been there for me time and again when I needed help. But unfortunately, Steph was married now. She wasn't going to have time for me, especially since she and Thomas were trying for a baby. I was going to be all alone. Except, Daniel held out a hand to me. "What do you say? You let me take you out for dinner sometime? I promise I won't bite." I rolled my eyes. He wasn't the kind of daddy I wanted. He was a creep. "I don't think so," I said. Instead of walking away defeated, as he usually did, Daniel took a step towards me. I felt my heart leap into my throat for the first time in a long time, and not in a good way. I was afraid. It seemed Sapphire was afraid too, for she began stomping and shaking the hay on the floor. "Shh, girl," I said, trying to calm her down. Daniel breezed past me and placed the harness on Sapphire. He seemed to come with her touch. This infuriated me, of course. But I could do nothing. He was a prominent client. "I'll be gentle. You like gentle, don't you? Or maybe you like it rough." He reached out and took my face in one hand, not gently. "I know your kind. A little, who isn't claimed. Dangerous and in need of a strong daddy to discipline you." "I don't want someone like you," I said. His eyes widened, and I thought he was going to hit me. We were both interrupted by a deep, gruff voice that called from the opening of the stable. "Anyone work here?" a man shouted. Daniel stared at me for a moment longer before releasing my face from his steely grip. "I'll be by later this week to pick you up," he said. He turned and began to walk out of the stable, waving animatedly at Sheriff Aidan, who had just entered. "Sheriff Aidan, what a pleasure. Are you also here to buy a horse?" "As a matter of fact, I'm here about a reported disturbance," he said, tipping his hat at me. "You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Daniel?" Daniel shook his head like the liar he was. "Of course not," he said. "I only came by to pay little Ruby here a visit." I blushed, frustrated that Daniel was trying to reveal my identity in front of one of the sheriffs. Aidan was so handsome. I couldn't bear to find out he wasn't a daddy.